So this particular feast, thanks be to God, pulled up its head in a special way. Some will say the 13th century, some will say the 14th century. But for me, it presents to us a lot of virtue. That a young lady as Mary, being told she would have in her womb the eternal Word, the only Son of God, and was still pregnant, herself about 3 months pregnant, made a journey from Nazareth to En Karem. En Karem is the traditional place known to be where Zechariah had his house. The name is not mentioned in scripture, but of course, tradition and scholars in scripture, En Karem. And from Nazareth to En Karem is in the south, Nazareth is in the north. Today, you can say that En Karem would be like from Accra, Nazareth to En Karem, from Accra to Begro. When I checked, 80 miles. 80 miles. That is about almost 129 kilometers. 129, almost. It's about 128 point something, but almost 129 kilometers. 80 miles. Not with Uber. There was no Uber or Bolt or a Lantra or Land Cruiser. You see, so you think that, they visit there. It's not as simple as that. From Nazareth, she made that journey, herself pregnant, not to go and parasite on Elizabeth, but to go and commit service. And even when she went there and Elizabeth was praising her, she still served and made her Nazareth. What I have become, the Magnificat, which we say every day, legionaries every day, faithful Catholics, you pray this every day. It reminds you of yourself, the humility you must have, that whatever you have become, it is by the power of God. It should remind you every day that whatever you are, whatever you have become, the status you have, the roles you have, how important you have become, it is by the power of God. Nowadays, people who come and visit you, they're coming to finish everything in your house. Even there's a funeral, people are following you for funeral jollof. I'm not saying it's wrong to eat funeral jollof, but you see, you don't go to funeral, you're coming back, your bags more than somebody who traveled to Dubai. You went to take Sobolo, you have taken Lamborghini, you have taken jollof, you have taken Kenke. Did you go to serve? Are you following Mary? That you are going to be of service. If you have been given, no problem. I mean, I'm not saying no problem, but you know what I'm talking about. When you're going to pick, Aden, are you coming to serve, or you are coming to then exploit? Let us think about these things. If Mary could make such a journey, knowing her status, knowing who she had become, to go and serve Elizabeth, of course she was older, serve, be of, and even when Elizabeth was pregnant, she was still humble. Let us emulate. Can we pick up this character of the Blessed Virgin Mary? Sometimes we are quick, Blessed Virgin Mary, but are we ready to take into action her character? It is one day being for example, a priest said, I am all yours, my dear mother, Arches, Legion of Mary. You go and they are nice. You're a religious sister, you have your veil. I'm living like Mary. Are you sure your character is like Mary? Are we sure? Me, Father Kuju, am I sure that as I pray the rosary every day, my character is like the Blessed Virgin Mary? Or, like normally we do, you are just mentioning her name, but her character you don't want to emulate. Let us think about that. And as she moved to be of service, let us serve one another. There is greatness in serving. Christ says, the greatest among you must do what? Must serve. And no wonder today, we still call her blessed, as she said, Blessed Virgin Mary. Can we put this into practice? Can we emulate